Hey, are you over 50? You want to get fit, but you just don't want to join a gym right now? I'm Ted Geist with Ted Geist Fitness, and I have some excellent suggestions for you, all about exercising from the comfort of your very own home. No special equipment needed. You don't go out and buy anything fancy. You probably have everything you need right here at home. How about that? Over the next few weeks, I'm going to show you exercises to work your chest, your shoulders, your back, your arms, your abs and core, your legs, and your butt. Nothing complicated, all simple. Just about anybody can do them, I promise. I'm excited about showing you how to live your best life over 50 and how to exercise at home. Get ready, let's go. In this series of videos that I'm producing for you today, we're going to hit every muscle group right here in the comfort of your own home, and you don't need any fancy equipment. All you need to start out, and I promise this is all you need, are these trusty water bottles. I have Arrowhead water today, and each one of these is a 16-ounce bottle. I put it on my dandy scale. It says it's about a little over a pound, and that's a great way to start out. You don't need to go out and buy weights today. All right, so watch what we're going to do in these next few videos. Today, we're going to start out with how to work out your chest at home just using water bottles. As a matter of fact, if you want to start out the first couple of weeks with no weights in your hands just to get used to the movements, that's totally fine. Start out slow, start out light so you don't kill yourself. You're not so sore that you don't want to do it again the next day. All right, so that's why I'm going to use these 16-ounce water bottles, each a little over a pound each, okay? So let's get to it. We're going to start with your chest today, and there's 3 basic exercises that I want you to perform for your chest. One is a fly, a chest fly. One is a chest press, and the other one is a push-up, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You may have just groaned when I said push-ups. I'm going to show you a way to do those. Easy, fun. Anybody can do it, and you'll start up high, end up low. I promise you it'll work for you, okay, to help you finally get strong and fit at home if you're over 50. All right, so without further ado, I have my trusty assistant, Loki, with me right here. He's going to help me. We're going to start with a chest fly, okay? And this works your pectoral muscles from the outside in, all right? And a fly is basically, you have your arms in this position, curl your wrists, okay? And you come together in front of your chest. Give your chest muscles a little squeeze, okay? So you can do these standing up, but that's going to involve your shoulders more. So if you'd like to just concentrate on your pectoral muscles only, your chest muscles, I suggest that you sit down in a comfy chair. I have one of mine right here. It's got a little rest for the small of my back, right? How am I going to do this? I'm going to sit down. I'm going to lean back, almost like I was on a bench at the gym, okay? And I'm going to hold these up here, about shoulder width or more apart. You don't want to be any closer than that, but you should be out about there without hyperextending. Bring those water bottles together. Bring them together. Squeeze your chest muscles just like that. Just like that. Really easy to do. Really simple to get started. Do 15 repetitions in each set. How many sets should you do? You should do probably 3 to 4 sets starting out. All right? You'll be politely sore the next day or two, but you won't be incapacitated. So there's your chest fly. The next, while I'm sitting here, is a chest press. Just your basic chest press, okay? You can do this inside or outside if you want to hit your chest a little differently, okay? I'll do an inside chest press with my elbows in, leaning back just like this. Press straight out, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, all the way in. Remember, 4 sets of 15 on all of these, okay? Just like that. Easy, right? If you want to go wide, turn your water bottles like that. Come up to the top, back down. Up to the top, back down. 4 sets of 15. Pretty simple so far, right? And you didn't have to go out and buy any fancy equipment. So now we're going to move on to the much dreaded push-up. Actually, you'll learn to love push-ups if you start out to do them this way. Most folks haven't done a push-up in 30, 40, 50 years, okay? But I'm going to show you how to get started at home and how to ease into push-ups, how to get stronger with them, all right? So we're going to head over here to my kitchen island, all right? I'm going to move my stuff out of the way right here, okay? This is where I work. This is where I put my iPad, all my stuff that I should be filing away, but I haven't done. That's a daily task, okay? Find a countertop about this high, okay? Or a really solid table, all right? Put your hands on it just like that, a little more than shoulder width apart, all right? So what I want you to do is get up on your toes. I'm in my bare feet today so you can see. So get up on your toes, plank your body. So that means don't have your butt sticking out like that, okay? Have it pulled in like that. Come on down. just like that. That's the easiest push-up, the best way to get started if you haven't done a push-up in a few decades, okay? And it's really good. You do 4 sets of 15, work into it. Eventually, you'll be able to find a lower surface, and you'll get closer and closer to the ground. And before you know it, no matter how old you are, you'll be doing push-ups right on the ground again, okay? All right, so there's your chest workout for today. Remember, 4 sets of 15, start out real light. Don't kill yourself. You want to stay happy about your workouts. I suggest that you not turn on the television. I think you should put on some music or just enjoy the quiet for yourself, all right? So that's your chest workout. Next, we're going to move on to the shoulders, and I'll see you on the next video. Why am I doing this? I'm at home because I want you to be able to work out at home without joining a gym if you don't want to. So we're doing a series of exercise videos with pretty simple equipment. I've got my trusty water bottles here. And today we're going to work out our shoulders. I'm going to show you 3 shoulder moves for you to do. Easy, get started light. These are each a little over a pound. These are Arrowhead 16-ounce water bottles. I have my trusty scale there to make sure, just a little over a pound each, okay? So these shoulder exercises, they're not for everybody, but they're for almost everybody. And what I mean by that is if you have a shoulder injury or you've just come out of shoulder surgery, some of these may not be appropriate for you, and you're going to have to adjust accordingly. So I'm going to show you variations on a theme, so no matter what state of shoulder health and strength you're in, that you can get some exercise in, okay? So shoulders, they run all the way from your traps all the way to the balls of your shoulders right here, okay? Without using fancy technical terms or naming the muscles in particular. They're called your deltoids, all right? And you have rear delts, top delts, front delts. But today we're just going to call them shoulders, okay? So what I want you to do is, here's a good basic shoulder press. They call this military press lots of times, okay? I'm going to pick up my Arrowhead water bottles, each a little over a pound, and I suggest you start out light, especially on shoulders, because they can get pretty sore. But this will keep you in good stead, okay? Here's a shoulder press. Put your water bottles like that, about shoulder width apart. Press straight up, back down, to about your ear level. Back down, up, down. Do 4 sets of 15 of this, all right? I guarantee you'll feel something good, and you won't be so sore that you cuss at me the next day, okay? So that's a shoulder press. You can also do this way. Kind of goal post your arms, all right? Turn your water bottles this way. Come up, go all the way to the top, meet at the middle, back down. Another variation of a shoulder press, military press, okay? This is good. Now, we need to work on a front raise and a side raise, okay? A front raise. Put your arm straight in front of you, all right? You're going to feel this. It's going to help your rotator cuff help as well, okay? Put it right here. Up to about nose level, back down. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. I like to curl my wrists a little. It gives me a little more forearm action in there and makes me feel those are being worked at the same time. There is a forward raise. Now we're going to do a lateral raise or a side raise. Stick your chest out, squeeze your back muscles together, keep your head up, your chin up. All right, good attitude on your face, all right? And you're going to start right at your sides. Don't start out here, start right at your sides. Go up and down, just a little bit over shoulder height. All right? All of these exercises, again, 4 sets of 15. Don't kill yourself for starting out, okay? And remember, you can always increase the weights by getting larger water bottles, all right? That'll increase the weight. I see some people at home actually use half-gallon and gallon jugs and fill them up more or less depending upon how much weight. Now, the last exercise I want to show you is called an upright row, all right? And this really affects the traps right behind your neck there, okay? Up, lead with your elbows, come right underneath your chin, and down. Up and down. Up and down. There you have it. There's your shoulder exercises. I hope you enjoy these. I hope you'll try them out in the comfort of your own home. No fancy equipment, no gym membership needed. Just some good, solid, basic exercises to get you started. So thanks for watching. We're going to move on to the back next, one of my favorite muscle groups to exercise. Stay tuned. And what I need today is to give you 3 back exercises that you can do 4 sets of 15 if you're just starting out and you're wanting to get fit again, but you don't want to leave the house. I get it, okay? Here's some solutions for you, okay? Get yourself your water bottles. I use Arrowhead 16-ounce water bottles. They weigh each a little over a pound. If you want more weight, you can get a 20-ounce water bottle, 30-ounce water bottle. You decide, but start out light, okay? You don't want to kill yourself. You don't want to end up so sore that you don't want to exercise again. That happens to so many people when they join the gym. They hit it hard the first week, and then they're so sore they can hardly walk, and they don't go back. We don't want that, all right? I suggest that you put on some nice music that you like, Don't watch the TV. That's too distracting, okay? And get these exercises done in the comfort of your own home. So 3 back exercises. The first one I want to do with you is called a row. And really, it's as simple as you can imagine, you know. All you do is you bend over, okay? Slight bend in your knees. Bend over into almost an L position. Now, I'm going to start out like this, and I'm going to come up and I'm going to twist. Squeeze my back muscles together all the way back down. Squeeze my back muscles together all the way back down. There it is, just like that. A variation on this is put your water bottles just like that. Come up, lead with your elbows. They're up front, back down. You'll hit the back muscles just a little differently with each different exercise, okay? 4 sets of 15, no sweat. All right? So next we're going to do a back fly. And that's sort of like a shoulder fly we did earlier, but you're in that L position again, okay? I'm going to turn this way. All right? I'm going to have a slight bend in my arms. I'm going to hold those water bottles right there, each a little over a pound, and I'm going to come out right from the shoulder blades, okay? You don't want to come out down here. You want to be right up here in line with your shoulder blades and squeeze your back muscles together, just like that. See how easy that is? And this is good weight to start out at. Don't feel bad because you're not doing more weight, okay? You can even use no weight if you want to start out to get in the feel of things, the touch, and see how it's going to work for you, okay? So the last one I do is also going to work your shoulders a little bit more, but it's a good one, and you'll feel this, okay? So again, get in as much of that L position as you can. Keep your head up. Don't tense your neck too much, but keep your head up and straight arm lift, just like that. You can do them together too if you like, but I like this version better, okay? 4 sets of 15 on each side. And that works your back out pretty good. Now, there are some things to do for your lower back, all right? And they basically just involve bending forward and back. You're also going to work your hamstrings and your butt when you're doing that. But get a little lower back strength by doing this. You may also work out some arthritis problems. I have arthritis in my lower back, and doing back exercises like that really helps me feel better. And today, I'm not at my home. I'm at the home of my stellar client and really dear friend. It's Mr. Rogers, Tom Rogers. How are you? This is the other Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Good.
Welcome.
Thank you. And your home is beautiful. I'm so glad this is a beautiful Palm Springs day. We can do this outside, right?
You can.
All right. So you want to exercise at home. You don't need to buy any fancy equipment. You don't need to go out and do anything special. You probably have everything you need right here at home. And today we are going to start out with biceps. In previous videos, we've exercised our chest, our back, and our shoulders. And today we're going to get what I like to call the big dogs right there, your biceps. They call them biceps because there's 2 muscle heads right there. 2 biceps, all right? And Tom, what do you got in your hand?
We got basic water bottle.
Yep, 16 ounces apiece. They weigh a little over a pound.
Okay.
It's a great way to start out, especially if you've never exercised before, okay? So don't kill yourself. Start out with some light weights. These weigh just a little over a pound each. You can always go up. You can get bigger water bottles. You can get jugs as your strength increases and you feel like you're ready to move on up. But today we're going to take these nice little water bottles and start out. Now remember, all these exercises, I recommend that you do 4 sets of 15. That's kind of like what we do at the gym, huh?
Yep.
All right. Tom, how old are you?
I'm 68.
Oh my God, are you really?
I am.
Did you ever think you'd be a fitness model at 68?
I'd never thought that.
Well, here's your big opportunity. All right, we're hopefully about to change your life too and help you start exercising. So we have 3 exercises for your bicep muscles, and those are going to hit every angle of it, okay? So the first one we want to do is a hammer curl. And why do we call it a hammer curl? Okay, so it looks like you got a hammer there, okay? And that runs this whole line up here, kind of emphasizes this part of your bicep. And Tom's doing it right. He's got his elbows plastered to his side, all the way up, all the way down. Remember, it's 4 sets of 15. Take a little rest, not more than 30 to 60 seconds, because these are light weights in between each set, okay? Good job on that, big dog.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move on next to a bicep curl. And what this does is you rotate your arm. It makes for a nice, full, round bicep. Do singles to start there, Tom.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
There you go. Do singles. Good. See how he's rotating that? His hand starts in this position, rotates up to where the back of his hand is facing you. There you go. Now do a set of doubles for me. You can do them single or double, okay? Good job. Man, I can see those 68-year-old biceps looking 30 years old. All right, so the next exercise, you're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, too bad you're not getting paid, huh?
I know.
All right, so he's going to put his arms forward like this and his palms up, right? You don't want him back here this time. You want him straight up like that. And he's going to do doubles. He's going to search for this area of his shoulders right there. That's his target right there. Good. And come all the way down. Good, all the way out. What he does when he goes all the way down and all the way up, he extends that muscle. You want a nice long bicep stop right there from insertion point to insertion point. So that's why it's always important to go all the way up, all the way down. So, wow. It's nice to exercise by the pool too, huh? All right. This is my buddy and Tom Rogers at Mr. Rogers' house here. Hoping you use these bicep exercises to start to get fit, get healthy. Next, don't go anywhere. We got triceps coming up, okay? There you go. Tom.
Hi, Ted. How are we doing?
All right. Hey, you're 68 years old, I hear.
I am. Just turned it.
All right, good. And you're lean and mean, and you look like you're fit. It's because you exercise a lot, huh?
I do.
All right, good. And you should start exercising a lot, too. It's recommended that you get at least 30 minutes of exercise 5 times a week, okay? But if you're new at this and you don't quite want to join a gym yet, that's why we're doing exercises at home at Tom's beautiful home today. And we want to show you how to work your triceps. We've already done the biceps in a previous video. Now we're going to work your triceps. Where's your triceps, Tom? Right there. Why do they call them triceps?
3 heads.
Yeah, 3 muscle heads. That's good. We're going to start with a kickback. So Tom bends over, sticks the booty out, all right, puts his elbows up, and he bends and extends all the way. See how he flexes those triceps right there? Good. Bend and extend all the way up, all the way down. Now remember, you're doing 4 sets of 15. Take a little break in between, 30 seconds, no longer than 60 seconds, and then get back at your next set, okay? So those are called kickbacks, a great tricep exercise. You did good on that. All right, now we're gonna do a double overhead tricep extension rather than a single. I like to do them double, okay? So you put them up there like that, all right? And you come down like that, right, Tom? And he brings his elbows in as much as he can, and he goes all the way up and flex those wrists at the top, right? That'll help pop all 3 of those triceps in. This is a great one. Now, you can relax. If you have a shoulder or neck or back issue that this exacerbates, you probably don't want to do it, huh?
No.
Right, because you've got little shoulder issues, huh? So
Not the shoulder.
yeah, we've got to be careful with that, and we'd like you to be careful with that too, okay? Don't do anything that hurts you. It's not necessary. There's all sorts of alternatives. All right, so the next one is what I like to call the scarecrow tricep extension, only because that's what it reminds me of, right? So elbows up like this, all right? And he's going to bend and extend. There you go, all the way out, right? He's sweeping his body. So he's not pushing out like that. He's sweeping his body. There you go. How's that feel? I can see it working. All right, good job. There you go. Good job. Thank you. You're a great fitness model today. God. And he works cheap. Anyway, okay. We hope that we find that useful for your triceps. We've done the biceps.